contrast, this teenage girl, Latasha Harlins, was shot and killed by a merchant in South Central Los Angeles. The merchant, Sue Jadu, was convicted of voluntary manslaughter. Her sentence, 5 years probation, no jail time. They say something is terribly wrong when harm to this dog produced jail time and the death of Latasha Harlins did not.
Hello everyone, what am I doing? Okay, look, I am a little sick and the weather has been, I don't know, I've been cold. That's why I have all of this going on. I don't know, this is taking me back, it's giving me PTSD, it's taking me back to my school days, and I'm like, no, I can't deal with this. But I'm too lazy to take this off because the weather is even getting warm, but I'm too lazy to change this outfit, so I'm just going to be using it like that. Anyway, I'm a little sick, so I just started high to make up for, I don't know, my dullness. But yeah, hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Omodele Salu, and if you're here, that means you're invested in true crime content. True crime content as much as I am, so welcome, take a seat. I am going to be posting a lot of content like this, so if this is something that you like, please like, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on so you can get notified when I post a new video. Now that all that is out of the way, let's get right into today's case. Latasha Harlins was born on the 1st of January 1976 in East St. Louis, Illinois, Chicago, to Crystal Harlins and Sylvester Vesta Akov Sr. Latasha had a younger brother, Vesta Akov Jr., and a younger sister, Christina. In 1981, the family moved to South Central Los Angeles from Illinois, Chicago. Latasha's father, Sylvester Akov Sr., was a very abusive man, and he would often beat his wife, Latasha's mother, Crystal, in front of Latasha and her younger siblings. Eventually, in 1983, the abusive marriage came to an end, and 2 years after that, on the 27th of November 1985, Crystal was shot dead in front of a Los Angeles nightclub by her now ex-husband's new girlfriend, Cora Mae Anderson. Latasha, now in the care of her maternal grandmother, Ruth Harlins, started to rebel and act out. And I mean, the move from Chicago to Los Angeles, her father abusing her mom, and then the breakup, her parents' marriage ending, and now she's losing her mom to her dad's new girlfriend. On the morning of March 16, 1991, Latasha Harlins got up that morning ready to go about her day, and she decided to go to a convenience store to get a bottle of orange juice. This convenience store was owned by a Korean family, Sun Jadu, her husband, and her son. Shortly before 10 a.m. that morning, Latasha walked into the convenience store, and Sun Jadu was walking behind the counter that morning. Sun Jadu claimed to have seen Latasha take a $1.79 bottle of orange juice and put in her backpack. So she just thought, yep, this child is attempting to steal this $1.79 bottle of orange juice. She also claimed, this is a lot of claims by this woman, by the way, she also claimed she did not see the money in Latasha's hands. And also she claimed that she asked Latasha, like, do you intend to pay for this orange juice that you're taking, like put inside your backpack? And Latasha said, what orange juice? Two witnesses though, a 9-year-old boy and his 13-year-old sister, disputed those claims. They said what actually happened was Du was calling Latasha a bitch and accusing her of trying to steal the bottle of orange juice, and Latasha just told Du that, look, I'm going to pay for this, like I intend to pay for this. The store security camera also showed that Latasha was going to pay for the orange juice, and what actually happened was that Du grabbed Latasha by her sweater and snatched her backpack, and in anger, Latasha hit her twice and Du fell to the ground. Latasha then backed away and turned to leave, but Du was not having it. She grabbed a stool and threw it at Latasha, but Latasha just grabbed the picked up the bottle of orange juice that had fallen to the ground during the whole scuffle and handed it to Du. Du snatched the bottle from her hands and Latasha just turned to leave. As Latasha was leaving, Du reached under the counter, grabbed her revolver and shot Latasha, killing her instantly. Du's husband, who was outside the store at this time, ran in to see what was happening, and then he called 911. After investigations, eyewitness accounts, and the footage from the store security cameras, Sunjatu was arrested and charged with voluntary manslaughter. During the trial, Du came forward to testify on her own behalf, claiming that she acted in self-defense, that she felt her life was in danger at the moment. This was contradicted by the statements of the two witnesses and also by her own store security camera that showed that she actually shot Latasha as Latasha was about to leave the store. On the 15th of November 1991, Sunjatu was found guilty of voluntary manslaughter. This is an offense that carries a maximum prison sentence of 16 years, but instead she was sentenced to 5 years of probation, 10 years of suspended prison, 400 hours of community service, and a $500 fine. The trial judge, Judge Joyce Carlin, actually said, "Did Ms. Du react inappropriately? Absolutely. But was that reaction understandable? I think that it was. This is not a time for revenge. And no matter what sentence this court imposes on Ms. Du, she will be punished every day for the rest of her life." The court also justified this murder because they felt that Du acted under provocation and duress, and also because she's not likely to commit any more crimes in the future. Judge Carlin also said that because of Du's past experiences, like with robberies in her shop and all of that, she was traumatized, and there was no way, there's no way she would have acted rationally in that situation. So yeah. Latasha Harlins did not get any justice whatsoever. Instead, she was disrespected by the system that created an environment for things like this to happen. The courts empathized with a Korean woman who was a killer, by the way, and completely ignored the black child who was the actual victim in all of this. The most effed up, hold on, I have to read this from my notes. Sorry. The most effed up part of this whole thing is when they recognize her trauma, which call me insensitive, is really just profiling as an okay justification for murder. And I understand trauma, I really do, but this child was already walking out of the damn shop and there was video evidence to prove that. Plus, do people trying to steal from you not carry a kind of weapon at least? And do they take just one bottle of oranges? And maybe they don't carry a kind of weapon, and maybe they do take just one bottle of oranges. But you have to agree with me that the aggression will not be on the same level if there's any at all. Would she have felt threatened if it was a white kid stealing that $1.79 bottle of oranges? And I'm focusing on the price because the money. I'm not trying to say there's a like right price to kill anybody for, but again, the money. And would she have gone ahead to like shoot this kid, knowing the system? I'm just trying to imagine the level of anger and our children are no longer safe. And look, even if she had approached a white child to confirm them was stealing, best believe she would have handled it a lot better, completely different. And the court too would not have said that because she was traumatized from the previous robberies, this was an okay reaction. This was an okay response. So it kind of feels, no, not feels, this kind of injustice is reserved for Black people. And that brings us to the end of today's case. You guys do take care of yourself, and I'll see you for the next one.